It is here, in the shadow of the Three Sisters mountain range in central Oregon, that the Dutch Friesian horse, nearly extinct as recently as 50 years ago, not only has a presence and thrives, but also serves a valuable purpose. Amid the towering forests of ponderosa pines and in view of the snow-capped Three Sisters Mountains, a dedicated team of well-trained individuals have committed themselves to years of preparation and training of the Dutch Friesian horses to demonstrate and continue the Friesians' well-deserved legacy as charismatic entertainment horses. This team of dedicated professionals have educated and thrilled thousands of people at top-drawer performances all across North America. The purpose of the Knapp Friesian Foundation is to educate and inform the public about the special attributes of the Dutch Friesian, to share with people the joy of a relationship with a living creature. Their goal is to increase awareness and understanding of the Friesian breed, its versatility, and its many uses. Welcome to the Knapp Friesian Foundation.
Hi, I'm Judy Knapp. I'm the president of the Knapp Friesian Foundation here in beautiful Sisters, Oregon. I've been involved with the Friesian breed since 1987 and had other horse breeds prior to that. It's been a very interesting and fun journey having the Friesians. They're very charismatic, and so that's been a lot of fun. They attract a lot of attention. And as I became more and more involved with the breed, I realized how much there was to learn about it and what a complex breed it is in terms of registry and pedigree research and all those sorts of things. And most of the information was in Dutch. So eventually we developed a foundation to help educate people about the breed. And one of the main ways that we generate interest in the breed is through our entertainment exhibitions. Our primary goal is really education, and our entertainment exhibitions give us the opportunity to appear at venues where there are thousands of people who are interested in horses. Often those are horse expos or kind of generic horse events where there are not people who are interested just in one aspect of horsemanship, but are interested in horses in general. They see the Friesians, and then we have the opportunity to follow up with people, providing them with brochures, to talk to them, to tell them more about the Friesian breed, to give them contact information for the Friesian registries so they can learn more about getting a Friesian horse, what it's like to own a Friesian horse. And those are what we really feel are important to us, goals in terms of the entertainment exhibitions. They do see, of course, in the entertainment how beautiful the horses are, how versatile they are, the kind of emotional reaction that the horses can evoke. But we want people to have more than that. We want them to be really realistic if they're going to get a Friesian horse, and to really understand what the breed's all about. That's very important to us. And we do other things also here at the ranch. We hold clinics occasionally for dressage, for driving, because Clay and Lee are both very competent to teach people those things. And I spend many hours on the telephone and on email, letting people know more about the breed, trying to help them by being a resource to them, pointing them, in directions where they can get more information to learn about the Friesian breed. We put a lot of effort into making our entertainment performances as professional and as entertaining as we know how to make them. And that there's a wide variety of things that we do that make a performance. And the audience may not even be aware of all of the myriad aspects. It's the music, and we try to have very powerful emotional kinds of music for the performances, and the performances are very tightly choreographed to the music. People may not even be aware of that. They may just realize that they had some kind of an emotional response, but it's not just music with a particular beat. It's certain things are supposed to happen in the performance as certain things happen in the music. And our costumes, we put a lot of effort into the costumes to make sure that they're very glitzy. Friesians tend to be very shiny, kind of elegant horses, and so we make a lot of effort into making the horses look as good as we can make them. And then there's years and years of training that go into the entertainment performances. As particularly Clay's performance, his tandem riding performance, the Friesian Spectacular performance, takes years and years of effort to make a performance that looks so simple, actually. It's much easier to control a horse that you're riding, or even that you're driving, but one that's out there in front of you on long reins pretty much can do whatever he wants to. And so Clay has to keep that horse convinced that the horse wants to do what Clay wants him to do. That's not always easy in a real high-stress situation with thousands of people applauding and so forth. But the entertainment performances, I think, reflect what we try to do, which is present the Friesian breed in a very upscale kind of way. Not that they're horses that are out of reach for anybody. They're not extraordinarily expensive horses, but that they're classy horses, and we want to present them in a classy way. And we try very hard to put forth an image that really is appropriate for the horses, because the Friesian horses really deserve an elegant, very classy, great image.
At the Knapp Friesian Foundation, they select their horses as 3-year-olds and look for those who are athletic and have extroverted personalities. Approximately 5 years of training goes into each horse before they are considered ready for performances. The horses are started at simple performances and then work up towards becoming a truly seasoned performer.
I've been training Friesian horses for the last 25 years. With the exhibitions that we do and the program that we're involved with here at the Willows Ranch, or the Knapp Friesians, we travel around the country doing an exhibition that I want it to come across as entertaining and professional. I want the people to see that program and be entertained by just the entertainment value, but also see things in that breed of horse that makes them think, oh, well, that horse can passage, that's brilliant, that's beautiful, he's jumping, he's doing all these things in a very comfortable manner, he's paying attention. If we can find venues where we're able to take that program and create a professional, entertaining 9 minutes, that's what I'm excited about doing. We usually select our performance horses at around 3 years old, and the types of horses that we're looking for our performance are real extrovert horses that are going to get up and move and be real forward. And while that gives us a lot of advantage as in many ways, with a horse that's ready to go out and do something, also that's a challenge that we have to deal with, because that horse is also very aware of his surroundings. And so beginning them with 3-year-olds, we start doing just the basic foundation elements of our program in a very simple, repetitive way, and expanding on it month by month, by year, until they're about 8 years old by the time they're able to go out and do a public performance. When we go into the arena, I want my horses to come in there prepared to do a show, and when horses are really prepared and are in harmony with the music and myself and the evening and the just the ambiance of the night, it becomes real apparent to the people that are in the grandstand. They can tell that these horses are really in sync, and that reaches them on a multiple of levels. They'll find that as entertaining and interesting, exciting. It touches them emotionally. I've had a lot of people come up to me afterwards and be very emotional after a performance, but that's what we meant to do. We worked hard on making every second that we're in the arena designed to impress them and impress upon their emotions as being something that is almost dreamlike. It's almost as though when you're young and you dream about what your relationship is with a horse, well, that's sort of manifested in the arena right there. It's like a dream come true, I guess.
Friesians are a versatile breed. Not only are they an exceptional horse for use in their performances, but they also excel as a flashy and elegant pleasure driving horse. Friesians have long been a favorite carriage driving horse because their elegance of movement complement well the style and elegance of many types of antique carriages, whether a gentleman's gig, phaeton, or coachman-driven carriage. The Friesian is the perfect complement to a beautiful turnout. There are few things more beautiful than a stunning Friesian pair hitched to an elegant carriage where driver and passengers can enjoy a day out in the country, taking the air, as they would say at the turn of the century. The Friesians are also making their mark in the growing sport of combined driving, demonstrating their excellence in driven dressage, the cross-country marathon, and the precision of a timed cones course.
As a driving horse, Friesians, which is something Friesians have been used for centuries, are very popular today. In the show ring, Friesians are just unbeatable. They are the ultimate pleasure driving horse today because their uniform, their presence wins the day for them in the show ring. If you were to go off into combined driving, as an example, though, you would need, depending on what level you wanted to compete at, that would determine the type of horse you would need. And a lot of times people will say, well, Friesians might not be the best at combined driving because of the endurance. Well, there are Friesians that can make the distance, that are athletic and make really wonderful combined driving horses. As a pleasure horse, any horse is a pleasure to drive, I guess, if you are able to get him in an environment that he's happy with and are consistent with it, and a Friesian is just no different. They've been wonderful driving horses. I imagine they always will be.
My specialty is dressage training, and I started here, it's been 8 years now that I've been here. So it was 8 years ago I was asked to see if I could do something with a couple of these Friesians under saddle for an event that Judy was putting on up in Washington. And it just sounded like a fun thing to do, to take a couple carriage horses and get them going under saddle and do a dressage pas de deux. So a friend of mine of mine and I started riding, and we were so successful in our performance that Judy asked me to come back and see what else I could do and continue training. And from there, I was asked to do a couple more performances, and it was just fun, and I really enjoyed it, and pretty soon became more steady, and I was coming out 3 or 4 times a week, and it grew from there, and I was doing a lot of entertainment acts and performances just to promote the breed and educate the public about the Friesian horse. When I'm performing, I would hope the audience will see the beauty of the horse and the trainability and the enjoyment that we have in performing. And that's usually what I achieve out there. People come up to me afterwards, and many times they're in tears. They've been moved so much. They have some sort of, I would say, spiritual experience, because the animals are so absolutely beautiful and bold and striking. And when we put that together with their training and we come out with a really good performance and with a good music selection, we really awe the crowd, and that's our goal with these horses, so they stand out and above other breeds, and I think we've achieved that.
I think people should really seriously consider the Friesian breed if they're looking for a new breed of horse. It's a breed that's very old, very ancient. It has a long heritage, an interesting heritage, a romantic heritage, if you like to think about the knights in armor and all that. The breed almost died out just a few decades ago. Fortunately, it was discovered as a driving horse, and through the driving became popular, and now there are about 40,000 Friesians in the world. So that's a wonderful comeback from almost extinction, say 40 years ago. It's an extremely tightly controlled breed, and that doesn't appeal to everyone. Personally, it really appeals to me because I like a breed that is always trying to be better, and the Friesian breed is always trying to be better because the stallions have to be approved for breeding, and it's a very, very difficult process to get breeding approval for the stallions. All of the horses in the Friesian breed in the Dutch registry are graded. I think it's a good thing to know how good a horse this is. If you have a mare that you're breeding, that mare has a score sheet from when she was graded as an adult, and you can take that score sheet and compare it to what a particular stallion throws, strengths and weaknesses, and try to breed a better horse. And to me, those are the reasons to be involved with a breed. Friesians are fun, so there are a lot of reasons to have Friesians in addition to the breeding aspects. And the Friesian Foundation is not at all involved in breeding or selling horses, but we're very interested in showing what the breed can do in terms of different disciplines. We compete horses in dressage at the highest levels of dressage, and they've done very well. We do entertainment exhibitions where the horses have to do a variety of things, including jumping and some dressage movements and some tricks, and that shows the versatility of the breed. We give our horses a lot of rests. They get to go out on the trails that surround the property, and I think that's very important for the trainers and for the horses. They're a versatile breed. People can do a lot of different things with them, and they look just swell. The Knapp Friesian Foundation is unique in that the foundation really is involved in education. That's our goal, and our entertainment exhibitions are a way of attracting people to the breed, to let people know about the breed, to let them see what the breed can do, and then we want to give people more information about the breed. And we're very fortunate to have trainers of Clay and Lee's caliber who really have broad experience in driving, entertainment, and dressage to present the horses, and also to be a resource when people visit us or contact me, and I'm able to refer them to these very competent trainers, and I appreciate that. I'm very thankful that we have these resources available. We'd like to invite anybody who would like to learn more about the Friesian breed to contact us, either by mail, by telephone, or on our website. And we do welcome visitors to the ranch. We definitely appreciate an appointment, but we want to give you all of the time and that you desire to talk to us, to talk to Clay, to talk to Lee or me, and let you know whatever it is that you would like to know about the Friesian horse.